Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media, links to all of which you can find in the video description below, including ways to support us. But the biggest thing you can do is click that subscribe button. I'm pushing to get to 2,000 by next April. We're on track, but every little click helps. Also share it with your friends. If you like this show, if you like the music, go check out the other stuff. There are so many other great musicians and artists, and I'm getting ready to start doing comic book reviews as well from independent creators there. So there's so much good content to see, so many fantastic artists and creators, and they need all the love they can get. So don't just come for your favorites. Check out the other stuff too. Also, follow me over on Twitch. I am 8 away from affiliate over there, so I just need 8 more followers. Just go over there, click that button. Even if you're not interested in the gaming part of my content creation, you might find something over there you like, or it just helps me. And if you like me, then click over there. I like you. If you're here, I love you. So anyway, we're going to take a look today at Jelly Roll She. If you missed it, just a little bit ago, I did day 3 of the Battle of the Beer Advent calendars. I hope I can keep it up. I'm enjoying doing the show. Hopefully you guys are enjoying watching the show. It's a lot of fun to kind of test these beers and see which one I like better and kind of talk about, give the history. I'm trying to get more into the history of the breweries and where they come from, and today's was very interesting, so you may want to go check that out and see if you can get some get a little history, a little culture, and find out which beer won today's battle. Going into today, Germany was up 2-0, so you'll have to check out today's episode to see how they did today. Anyway, this is the new one from Jelly Roll. It released last night. It is called She, and we haven't seen one from Jelly Roll in a while, so we're going to take a look at this one. Welcome, whoever's here. Say hi if you're in the live stream. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And here we go. We're going to watch this. We'll talk about it. We'll pause as necessary. Talk about the music. This is Jelly Roll She. Cheers.
See the sunrise in her eyes before the cold November rain. And if you only knew her smile, you never know that she's in pain. Nobody ever saw it coming. It started with a little pill. One thing led to another.
Hello, Ed.
Since then it's all been downhill. She was...
So there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, Jelly Roll, as usual, his singing voice is phenomenal. He has got a tone, a quality, a soul to his voice that a lot of current artists just don't have. And very unexpected if you know his history, or he comes from Southern rap and, very rough and just an unexpected turn for this artist. The music video going backwards, very interesting. It took me a minute when I first watched this to realize that's what's happening. It's going backwards. But the first part that he talks about is nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew what was happening. You couldn't tell from her smile that she was in pain. That is something that people who are dealing with addiction, depression, trauma, PTSD, you guys know. But people who live with or are around people who are suffering don't necessarily know that it's not always obvious. It is a natural inclination. It is a natural survival tactic for people to hide their pain, for people to hide their suffering. We do it for a lot of reasons, but we do it. So all I can say is check in on your friends. And if you're suffering, reach out and say something, because it's not always obvious. Get back to more of this.
She was the life of the party. She was the one everybody used to wanna hang around. I bet they wonder where she is now. I wish I would've known before she was too far gone. I'm afraid to lose her now. She's afraid of coming down. I don't wanna say
that line right there, it may not, she's afraid of coming down. A lot of people a lot of addicts, a lot of people who abuse drugs, they do it because they don't like how they feel when they're not high, and sometimes it scares them to not be that way. They're afraid of whatever it is they're going through, what they feel. They're afraid of the pain. They're afraid of the voices of the whatever it is that they're suffering from. So to say she's afraid of coming down, that's very poignant, and I like that. The songwriting here from Jelly Roll is fantastic. It's easy to follow, but it's very deep, and it's very important stuff that he's talking about. It's very, I keep saying very, I'm trying really hard not to do that. It's just that this topic seems to not really fit the mainstream, and I think that's why a lot of these independent artists that we do on this show talk about things like addiction, depression, trauma. They talk about all the alcoholism because those topics aren't very popular in the mainstream, and I'm glad that they do, because these are important topics and they should not be glossed over or ignored. So I'm glad Jelly Roll is doing this. I'm glad he does the songs he does, because they are important topics.
I don't wanna say goodbye. She can't get herself to stop.
You don't need to be in there. Hey.
I know that it'll take some time, but I'm scared there might be something that we don't got. Now everybody knows there's something. They see the writing on the wall, and she feels like she's flying while we're all watching her fall. She was the life of the party.
I need to back that up. I didn't hear that last part, but it...
Like she's flying while we're all... They see the writing on the wall, and she feels like she's flying while we're all watching her fall. She was the life of the party. She was the one everybody used to want to hang around. I bet they wonder where she is now. I wish I would have known before she was too far gone. I'm afraid to lose her now. She's afraid of coming down.
That line, I wish I'd known before she was too far gone. I think a lot of people who know people, family members, friends who go through this, that lose the battle with addiction or suicide, I imagine that's a common feeling, and it's a matter of checking in with people. It's a matter of asking people. It's a matter of recognizing your friends being different. A lot of times you can tell the changes in people you've been around for a long time, and you can tell when something's not right. And too often I think we either don't want to impose, or we don't want to bother them, or we feel like it's not our place. And when it's too late, then you're asking yourself, man, I wish I'd known. I wished I'd realized, because maybe I could have done something. Don't let it get that far. If you see something that's not right with somebody you love or somebody in your life, don't let it get that far. Don't impose. Just something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree. Ed, this one is powerful.
She's afraid of coming down.
Seeing the two different faces.
She's afraid of coming down.
Hello. Thank you for calling the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration's National Helpline for information on treatment and recovery support services.
Write that down if you need it. Yeah. Fantastic job from Jelly Roll. Musically, beautiful song. Tough song. Well written. So well written. His voice, fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal. The story, the lyrics, the meaning behind this song is deep. And showing the two different, I like the video, especially when it got to the part where it showed, the two different sides of her, the tired, the worn out, the suffering side, and the life of the party. Because that, all of us do that. You go to work, you're around people, you have to be nice, and as soon as you walk out, as soon as you get home, you take that deep breath and you just kind of, all right, I'm tired, right? That's normal. That's a normal person's reaction to that. Some people, it's worse. Some people, that tired, that trauma, that, depression, whatever it is so much worse. But we all kind of go through that where we fake it. There are many days I go to work and I'm tired and I'm stressed out, but it doesn't do anybody around me any good for me to just be that all the time. So I fake it, because that's what we do. And then when we go home, we just let it all go. And, luckily I have people in my life who are there for me, and I'm not anywhere near, suffering like a lot of people do. It's just normal being tired and stressed out, but we all do that to an extent. And I agree, Ed, never be timid when it comes to helping others. The worst thing they can do is say no. The worst thing you can do is not try, if that makes sense. So talk to your friends, talk to your family members. If something doesn't feel right or look right, it's probably not right. There's support out there for you if you're feeling this way. Call somebody, talk to somebody, ask somebody, reach out for help. Hell, talk to me. I don't care. I'll be there. You message me on social media if you need something. I don't know what I can do other than be an ear, but I'll be an ear. All right, thank you, Ed, and everybody else who was here. I really appreciate it. If you missed the previous episode of the Battle of the Beer Advent Calendars, it was day 3, so check that out. I hopefully will be back tonight with some more gaming. We'll see. Hopefully we can get some of that. I got a new game that Outbreak and I are going to run. So follow me here. Follow me on Twitch. Come back for more. I'll see y'all again.